Hey folks, happy Thursday. I hope that you have enjoyed watching Inception. And today, as you can see, the movie that you're tasked with watching is a movie called Arrival. And it came out a few years ago. And when I was thinking, again, like kind of putting this course together and thinking about what films to put where and how, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, I kept coming back to this one, and I think that it works in a handful of potential ways. In particular, once you kind of, again, get the scope of what's going on in Arrival, and again, some of you have maybe seen it. If not, do take note that it is a sci-fi film. And personally, I am not really a sci-fi seeker-outer. It's not a genre that I typically... It's not a genre that I typically seek out. However, I have seen Arrival a few times for some of the underlying concepts, and I mean, not even underlying, some of the very kind of clear and explicit concepts. And in this film, there are going to be themes that not only, again, kind of address some of these metaphysical questions that we've been asking last week, but also there's going to be some interesting questions about the nature of language, the way that language shapes reality, or the way that reality shapes language. Okay, and I'm sure that kind of like question and that kind of outlook is maybe really interesting to some of you, right? And thinking this is like a classical kind of philosophy of language question, right? Does reality influence language? Does reality influence language creation, or does language creation influence reality, or is it a little bit of both? Right? And this film, I think, does a really great job demonstrating that. Similarly to what I had said on Tuesday, this is a bit of a trippy film. So pay close attention. And I hope that you find, and I hope that you kind of leave the viewing of this film I hope that you kind of leave it with a greater kind of sense and appreciation of the way that humans engage with something that is foreign to us, whatever that may be, right? Whether that's kind of a foreign reality, whether that's a foreign kind of experience, something that we're not familiar with, and how, again, kind of wrapped up in that, there are conceptions of self, there's conceptions of change, there's conception of identity, again, all throughout that. So enjoy the film today. Also, you can see here that you have your first paper due for this class, okay? And you can see the prompt that is listed there. And I would encourage you to work on the paper after you've watched both films for this week, because you can see that the prompt does kind of connect to that. But also, I just think that going into writing the paper with having viewed both films will just kind of make you more successful in that regard. So this is due tomorrow, Friday, by midnight, and so hopefully that gives you all enough time to engage. It gives you enough time to kind of think critically, and again, kind of hopefully allows you to kind of keep moving here. So enjoy the film, and barring any crazy setbacks, we will be back in class the week of September 29th. So I look forward to seeing you all then, where we discuss the nature of love. What is love? Okay? All right. See you all soon.